Hey guys, welcome to this episode. My name is Paul and I'm going to fill you in about my latest purchase. If you watched my last video, April last year, I spoke about getting rid of that Viper back there and switching, upgrading, changing to a two-stroke. And you can see, I can give you a little hint there. There's the corner. I picked it up. It's January. I got it in about September. But let me tell you about it. Hey, one thing I want to add to this video is you're going to hear me talking about some coin here. And when I do, I'm in Southern Ontario, Canada. So everything I'm talking about is Canadian funds. So any of my American friends that are watching, maybe watching, you can take 40% approximately off whatever these costs were. Our tax in Ontario is about 13%. So I talked about the price of the sled. It was about 25, just over 25 grand. That's 25, including taxes and Canadian funds. Oh, baby, and there she is, my VR1. It's a 2024 Polaris VR1 137. Came with the 7S display. Pretty much stock. I didn't get a lot extra for it. I did upgrade to this bag. Needed that on the trail system. And these lights on the front, I upgraded to them. A little more vision at night. They come on with the bright lights. So I'm really happy. Picked it up for about 25 grand. The boost, it was another 5 grand. I couldn't justify that. So this is what I got. Hey, let me tell you about it. I don't really know a whole lot about it. I just picked it up. I got it in September, but I haven't ridden it at all. It's been sitting back there beside the Viper. The only place I've ridden it is from the shop where I picked it up into my trailer and into the garage here. Started it up a couple times, and other than that, I haven't ridden it at all. So I don't have a lot I can say about the ride of it, but I can tell you what my first impressions are of the purchase. So it's interesting. It's a two-stroke. So now I've got to use this oil, this funky oil here, the two-stroke VES, they call it. I'm going to use that. $89 plus taxes, like $105 a bottle. I don't know how long it lasts. They say about 3 tanks maybe. So I'll see if that's going to work or not. We're leaving. It's January the 18th and we finally got some snow. Hey, and there we go. We got a little bit of snow outside. It's taken a long time to get here, but we got a little bit, I don't know what that is, maybe 3 inches, something like that at the most. Nothing's open yet up there. Trails in Ontario are just opening up now. So we're hoping that by Wednesday when we leave, we're heading to Mattawa, that the trails will be open. Slowly, they're creeping up, clearing up. They're turning yellow in that area, and they got a lot of snow. I think they're just waiting for everything to freeze. Yeah, so first impressions on this machine, I love the look of it. What a nice looking machine. First time I'd ever picked out colors, I had to pick out this color scheme. There wasn't a whole lot to choose from. I was looking for something a little crazier, but this was the Polaris red and gray, and I like it. So I didn't like the other color options. Picked up these driving lights. I think I already mentioned that. And you can see, I haven't even got the bumpers off this thing yet. Still got to take them off. Picked up this cover. You know, I'm glad I got the cover because I can't see anywhere to put a spare belt on this thing. Picked up a spare belt and I took covers off and I don't see anywhere that the belt goes unless I'm missing something. Hey, speaking of belts, look at this, Pete. Just because of you, Redneck's Dirty Hands. A little shout out to my brother on another channel. Love that channel. I thought I'd pick up that Ultimax. I could have got the Polaris factory belt, but I picked up the Ultimax just because they're a sponsor of his channel and I love his channel. One thing also I want to add is that when I picked up the sled, I was surprised because the salesman asked if I wanted to pay the extra, I think it was like $300, something like that, to have them install those lights and the heated visor plug. I couldn't believe it. I ordered it and I assumed it was included, but no, you got to pay extra for that. So luckily, YouTube friends, there were some great videos on how to mount those. So I brought it home and yeah, it wasn't a big deal. Saved myself about 300 bones on doing that myself. So I'll tell you what, one of the biggest questions I have about this two-stroke is weight. Because that Viper back there, it's heavy, but I watched some other videos where they had some sled weights and it didn't look like it was a whole lot different. Yeah, the 4-stroke was heavier, but not as much as I thought it was. I was told somewhere in the area of 100 pounds, but I don't even know if it was that. So I'm going to head to Princess Auto or Canadian Tire or somewhere before I sell that sled and get some weights. And I'll let you guys know exactly what the difference is between those two sleds. What I upgraded to this year was the new CKX Mission helmet. I went riding last year. We have communicators with the group, and they all had an old CKX with the modular also. But my sound was garbled. They couldn't hear me. The rest of the guys couldn't hear me. But the guys that had missions or the BRP oxygen helmets, the same sort of idea, and they were crystal clear. So there's something to do with the breath box in mine. So this year I couldn't afford a new one, no way. 699 bones plus tax. It was like almost 800 bucks for a helmet with a heated visor, and I found a sweet deal on Marketplace. Someone was getting out of the snowmobiling, and they had this left over. So what a blessing that was. So I picked that up for 425 bucks. It's like brand new condition, mint condition, so I'm really happy. Thumbs up on that one. The nice thing with that one too is the boom mic fits right inside the helmet. So hopefully sound should be crystal clear on the ride this year. So again, I'll let you guys know what happened. Okay, I'm gonna get this machine all polished up and ready to go. Make sure all the fluids are topped up and get it loaded up in the trailer, and we'll see how she performs on the trails. But I'll let you guys know. Thanks for watching, and I look forward to bringing up the next video.